You just scolded your cat for breaking your favorite vase. You turned away, feeling a mix of hot anger and deep disappointment. Minutes later, you see them sitting quietly in a corner, or perhaps they briefly brush against your leg in a seemingly aimless way. Most of us think, they don't care. It is just a cat. They have no conscience. We assume they are simply indifferent to us. But you are wrong. Right now, your cat is performing a complex ritual of reconciliation, trying to apologize in an ancient predator language. If you fail to recognize these subtle signals, you are unintentionally breaking the final thread of trust they are desperately trying to reconnect. Welcome to the mysterious inner world of felines. Today, we decode 6 ways cats attempt to make amends for their perceived mistakes. And these actions are often mistaken for mere curiosity or begging for food. But by the end, I will reveal one massive feline sacrifice. If you ignore this specific act of devotion, your cat might never attempt to apologize to you ever again. Pay very close attention. Let us begin with the most misunderstood gesture of all. It starts with a look that most people completely misinterpret as pure boredom. Behavior number 1. The slow blink. After a confrontation, your cat watches you and slowly closes its eyes, then opens them again. You might think they are just sleepy or ignoring your frustration. In reality, this is a profound psychological risk they are taking. For a natural-born predator, closing one's eyes in front of an angry entity is a suicidal move. It leaves them completely vulnerable. By blinking slowly, your cat is saying, "I trust you completely not to hurt me." They are intentionally lowering their natural defenses. This is a request for a chemical ceasefire. It is a biological attempt to lower the cortisol levels currently racing through your veins. They are trying to de-escalate the tension. When they blink, they are waiting for you to blink back, signaling that the war is over. This silent communication bridges the gap between species. It is a moment of pure, raw honesty that many people simply walk past. They are not being arrogant. They are being incredibly brave by offering their vulnerability to a giant that is currently very angry. If you don't acknowledge this blink, the cat feels the rejection deeply. It is their first attempt to say that they still love you. Next time your cat blinks after a scolding, try to breathe, to realize they are risking their safety just to make peace with your heart. Accepting this gesture is the first step in repairing the bond. But there are even more physical ways they try to reach you. Behavior number 2. Bunting. This is when a cat rubs its head or cheeks against your hand while you are still feeling upset. Many owners think the cat is just being pushy or begging for a treat, but the cat is actually trying to repair the atmosphere. When you are angry, your body chemistry changes. Your stress hormones release a scent that cats perceive as a rupture in the peace. They use their scent glands to override the smell of anger with the smell of family. They are literally remarking you as safe. This physical touch is a reminder of your bond. It is their way of saying, despite the conflict, we still belong to each other. By sharing their pheromones, they are weaving their identity back into yours. It is a silent, chemical plea for a return to normalcy. When they push their head against you, they are trying to ground themselves in your presence. They are seeking the comfort of your shared scent. This is not manipulation. It is an act of emotional labor. They are working hard to change the frequency of the room's energy. If you push them away during bunting, you are rejecting their attempt to make you part of their safe world once again. But sometimes, scent isn't enough. Sometimes they feel the need to bring you a physical sacrifice to earn back your favor. Behavior number 3, the peace offering. You find a ragged toy placed right at your feet after a heated verbal argument. You might think they are just being messy or want to play, but there is a much deeper sacrifice happening right here. Cats do not bring toys just to play. After being scolded, bringing a prey item to you is a formal act of reconciliation. This toy is one of the few things they truly own. They are offering you their most prized possession to appease your anger. They hope this gift brings you the same comfort it brings them. It is a material sacrifice made from a place of deep love. To a cat, this object represents survival and success. By giving it to you, they are acknowledging your status as the provider and protector. They are saying, "I made a mistake. Please take this token of my loyalty." It is an ancient gesture of tribute and respect. If you scold them for bringing the toy, you are crushing their spirit. Aren't you telling them their best efforts are not enough? Instead, pick it up. Acknowledge the gift. Let them know that their sacrifice has been seen and their apology has been deeply felt. But physical gifts are only the beginning. Sometimes they use their own bodies to perform a healing ritual on your skin. Behavior number 4, aloe grooming. Your cat suddenly begins to lick your hand with intense fervor right after they have been punished. You might assume they just like the salty taste of your skin. However, they are actually trying to heal the emotional wound. The act of grooming releases endorphins that lower the heart rate for both the cat and the human. It is biological medicine for stress. When they lick you after a fight, they are saying, "Let me take care of you, so I know we are okay again." If you pull away harshly, it feels like a physical rejection of their deepest efforts to mend the broken bond between you. This grooming is a sign of social acceptance. They are cleaning away the stain of the argument and inviting you back into the pride. They are using their own calm to soothe your storm. It is a selfless act of empathy that many humans completely fail to appreciate. When they groom you, they are also grooming their own anxiety away. They need to feel that the connection is still alive and healthy. By allowing this, you give them the reassurance they desperately need. You are telling them that their care is still wanted and valued. Yet, even this act of care pales in comparison to the ultimate sign of feline submission and trust: the exposed belly. Behavior number 5. The exposed belly. While dogs roll over to submit, and a cat does this for a very different specific reason. Most people think, "Oh, they want a belly rub now." But wait, this is often a trap, or rather, a sacred promise of peace. Exposing the belly means revealing their most vulnerable internal organs. It is a non-aggression pact, a sign of absolute surrender and trust. If you reach out to pet them and they scratch, do not be angry. You just violated the vulnerability they were showing you. They don't want a rub. They want acknowledgement. A soft word is enough to tell them that their apology has been accepted by you. This posture says, "I am no threat to you. I am completely at your mercy." It is the highest form of feline apology. They are showing you their softest side, literally and figuratively. They are begging for the tension to be gone from your voice. Honor this moment by simply being present. Don't force physical contact if they aren't ready. Just let the peace fill the room again. They have bared their soul to you. Now, it is your turn to show them that their trust was well placed and respected. But what if they don't do any of these things? What if they just stay near, but never quite touch you at all? Behavior number 6. The silent presence. The cat does not approach or meow. They simply follow you from room to room quietly. They keep a consistent distance of about 2 meters. In feline psychology, this is known as proximity maintenance, the highest sign of regret. They are too afraid of being scolded again to get closer, but they cannot bear the thought of being away from you. They become your shadow, waiting patiently for the moment your anger evaporates. And they are literally waiting for the storm to pass over. There is a cruel truth most owners realize too late. Cats have immense dignity. Their hearts are fragile and can easily close. Every time they offer a signal, a blink, a gift, or a presence, and you ignore it, a door inside them slowly begins to shut. If this cycle of rejection repeats too often, the cat will simply stop trying. They will stop apologizing for their existence in your life. They don't hate you. They have simply learned that their vulnerability has no value to the person they love and trust the most. You will still have a cat in your house, but you will have forever lost the spirit of a true, loyal soulmate. Do not let your anger blind you to these quiet, desperate efforts. Their silent language is a beautiful plea for your return. In the end, a cat cannot say, "I'm sorry." They only have their bodies and their scents to beg for your forgiveness. When you accept their silent apology, you are telling them they are safe again. To a cat, your forgiveness is their whole world. Has your cat ever done something strange after a disagreement? Share your stories in the comments below. I would love to help you. Please like and subscribe to uncover more secrets of pet psychology. Your support helps us tell more stories of these amazing silent companions. Thank you for watching. Treasure every blink and every shadow. We will see you in the next journey into the mysterious feline soul.